Hi everyone, so today I want to talk about some books that I'm not going to be keeping. I'm going to unhaul them for different reasons. The first one that I want to mention is The Night Circus. I already made a video talking about how much I really didn't enjoy reading this. I think that for the most part, it's really just bad in any aspect really that I can think of. I don't think it's a very interesting world. The writing style is probably what bothers me the most and what just made me roll my eyes so much. I didn't find the characters to be interesting, or even people that I cared about or cared what happened to them. And overall, I just didn't care for it, and I didn't finish reading it, but I don't think I'm going to finish at any moment because I just won't enjoy it. One that I haven't read and I don't really care to is this collection of stories by H.P. Lovecraft. And I'm not against reading something by him at some point, even though he's kind of known for being a terrible person. But again, I'm not against it, but I don't really care to keep a book of him by him in my bookshelf, and I could just read some PDFs, some works by him that are on the internet if I really wanted to. Another one is The Bloody Chamber and Other Stories by Angela Carter, and this was good, but I got what I wanted from it. I made a review, and I think that's basically all that I would want from this book. I don't really see myself rereading it anytime soon. I do like this cover though, it's quite beautiful, but I just don't really care to keep it if I'm not going to reread at any moment. Another one is Persepolis, and I just don't care to read it. I did like it. I especially like the first half. I think it's good, but you basically get the same experience from watching the movie, which is basically drawn in the same style as a comic. And I just don't really care to keep such a large book that I'm never going to reread. So there is that. One that I really don't like this book. It was so boring. I remember when I read it, it was many years ago, but I'm sure that I won't care to read it again. It was boring. There were some comments that I really didn't care for, things that I just don't want to read and reread. I don't really want to keep it. It's not even a particularly beautiful edition or anything. This one is Octavia E. Butler's Kindred, and it's a good book again, but it's just not something that I really like that much to keep as like a reference or anything like that. Again, I made my review of it, and that's kind of what I think I'm gonna get from it, just to make the review. And I thought it was a good book. You can see all these reviews to see what I think of them. Now, this is one I definitely didn't like at all. Little Fires Everywhere. I made a whole review of this. I really didn't like it. Unfortunately, I got a hardcover because it was a pretty new book at the time, and I made a review, you can watch it, but I kept it because it's a hardcover and I have very few of them, and I think it's pretty, the cover is pretty and everything, but every time I see this cover, I'm like, because I really expected, based on the premise, I really expected to like this book or at least get something from it, and I feel like all I got from it was a video for my channel, that review of course, but I just don't care to keep mentioning it or even to keep it for reference, because I can still just pop an image of the book here or something like that in case I wanted to mention it. So yeah, I don't want to keep it. And the last one that I want to mention is one that I do like. This is The Hate You Give, and in the case of this one, again, I think that I just kind of got what I wanted from it. I read it, I enjoyed it, and I thought it was great. I gave it a review and everything, but I just think that for something that I'm not really ever going to reread, it's kind of pointless to keep it, especially with it being so such a large book, it takes up a lot of space in the bookshelf, so I think it's better to not keep it. especially again because it's something that I want to read. I already made a review. It's kind of simple in its writing style and everything, so I feel like reading it once you get everything you really would get from it in the first place. So I hope you found this video interesting, and I know it was a really short one, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.